Hi everybody, I hope you are going well. What a week, so many news. But we are here to focus on what really interested us. I mean, of course, the development of Shockwaves and everything that evolves around Neuros, because yes, there is really much about the token than just the game. And today we are going to open a little bit the door around all the Neuros universe, and you will probably discover a lot of things we spoke a little bit about already, but we never showed you concretely. So this is going to look a little bit different of what we are working on usually, and I will be really happy to make you a little tour around what is coming. Hello Bartolo, how are you? Cool to see you. Please don't hesitate to make any comment if the sound with the music and the mic is not setting up correctly. Normally it should be quite good, but I don't hear what you hear, so there still can be some problems. Please don't hesitate to say if there is any problem with the sounds. So yeah, as I was saying, we are going to do something a little bit different today, but still related to Neuros. Hey Dasville, how are you? Nice to see you again! Still a pleasure to have you around. So, today we are going to speak about not just Shockwaves, but the Neuros ecosystem in general, because as a utility token, we don't want it to be limited into the game, even if having a game that works and where you can earn is already something really extraordinary. We as a team, we never want to limit things to something simple in general. I'm really sorry for all the dev behind me, because it's always everything gets more and more complicated, but it's part of the fun. Hey, thanks Bartolo. Yeah, this structure. So we start the stream here because we always have in mind at Shockwaves what we can do for our partners, and how we can give the best for them. And we developed Shockwaves with two objectives in mind. One, having a game who is fun, and two, having something where we can easily have partnerships that are really valuable for all the other projects. But we want to go further than that, and beware, what I'm going to show will really blow your mind. So we have included partner into Shockwaves, and now partnership will have their own space in Web3. We are developing a WebGL experience where everything that is related to Neuros or partner of Raptor Lab will have its place. So how it will work? So it's just an amphitheater where we can expose, of course, our project, but partner project too, or previous project we did. So maybe you are going to ask yourself, okay, but how will this help Neuros? I'm going to it. We are working on a functionality that will allow you to buy VR and non-VR game directly with the token, allowing you, probably making it the first utility token where you can purchase classic game with. And we can offer that because we are in a really special position where we already developed a lot of game, and so we don't need to do a further partner to start this service. Maybe in the future we will be allowed to buy more games with the Neuros, but actually we are already starting with our own content. Because I don't know if you if you know a little bit the story of our team, but we started with VR. There is an eternity in Web3 time. It was in 2016, and we developed a lot of technology for VR. We didn't knew it at this time, but it was the first step into the metaverse, and the question about what is the reality of virtual assets was already really present into virtual reality before even the idea of NFTs. NFTs which allow to have ownership on virtual assets, but it was in VR where they started to have a real value, and we developed some games at this time who became quite popular. For example, Wardust, which is a large-scale VR game where you can drive tank vehicles and have a huge war in VR with 32 versus 32 people synchronized. You have to know that in VR, synchronize people is really harder than in classic game, because you know people have the headset and there is the hand. So for each player you have like 3 inputs to synchronize, and you have to synchronize them in a really more quickly rate than on classic game. So developing game in VR is quite challenging, and we are really proud of the results we had. So Wardust is one of the games you will be able to buy in Noros, but there is some other too. For example, Standout, which is one of my favorite game, because I think it's one of the VR game where you have the most relationship with the landscape. As you know, it's a battle royale, so games are pretty long. You really take care on where you go, where you hide. You really think before moving, and it's really, as a level designer, it was my first utility in the game dev. I really enjoy making a game where landscape has such an important impact on the gameplay, and there is many others. One of the one that should have a special place is the one we called Gangvi. It's a super massive open world where you can drive vehicles, when you can own shops. It's all in Web 2, and it will be so hard to turn this game into a Web3 one. But it's available on PC, so if you don't have VR, you will be able to enjoy it. And it's one of the games you will be able to purchase with Noros. So let's go a little bit deeper into the experience. Alors, it's loading. Okay, so in this experience, so you load it in WebGL, so you don't have to start anything. You start to put your name here, and after that you choose your character. If you have an AI agent, you can connect to MetaMask, and you will have your NFTs. So here you can see I'm in. So you can see I have my AI agents. So it's a new utility. and you have some show and information about the game. There will be the video here. We didn't put it, but so yeah, that's it. It's something I'm really happy to show you, and that we're gonna present to a lot of people really soon. It's what we call the NFT forum. It's a place dedicated to showcase Web3 project that we are developing and that will work with Noros. So the idea is to have space like this, where you can, when you can have information about the project. As you can see, you have huge stand, and you can click on, for example, on the Kakemono, and it will open link to the website, but it can work on any kind of thing. So the idea is to showcase the project, and to make it interesting, we are giving some space to partners. So it's another, yes, exactly, it's a new Noros utility, and it's a new partnership opportunity. It's really a tool we develop around the project to give more value to Noros and to offer something really unique to our partners. So for example, for Ruga Labs, you have a little space here too, where you can move and have information about the game they are developing. So the idea is to bring the community of Ruga Labs here, and it gives them an opportunity to discover about the Shockwaves, about the Shockwaves project. It's a space in Web3 where, thank you. It's a space where all the NFTs can meet, and you can have them. And more important, it showcases Noros, it showcases partners, and it will be a place where we advertise games that you will be able to buy in Noros. I'm out of my connection time apparently. So from here, so yeah, you will be able to connect to this space with your Rugdoll in 3D into this space, as we are partner with Rugdolls, and you will, I'm sorry, my demo crash in full stream. So you will have visibility for partner projects. Up. And we will advertise Noros utility. Up, let's come. The code name of the project is Agora actually, but to be fully honest, this could change. And to make this stand, we have I developed a layout. I'm going to show you directly. So this is the layout of the forum. Every space is made from this picture. I'm sorry, we just need to let it some time to appear. So what we are going to do today is I'm going to produce the space of some games you will be able to buy in Noros. I should have written it on the stream description, so people who join will not think what is going on, what are they doing, it don't look like Shockwaves. Yes, but it's to showcase Shockwaves and to give utility to Noros. Sorry, I hope I don't repeat myself, but it's because I'm really excited for this project, because for me it's what Web3 is made for, and I really to make clear that it's Noros and Shockwaves related, and it's not nothing else. it's really a new utility for Neuros. So I think I showed it enough. Actually, I'm going to start the production of the stadium. Let's go with the Wardust page. So where are you? Let's go. I have a lot of assets related to Wardust I can directly use here. So, hop. So now, as you can see, I have the picture fully rightly displayed here. This part is cut in two, so I'm going to put the name, I think, here. I'm not a master in Photoshop, I have to admit. Let's go here. I think we're gonna need some VR related picture. Yeah, I'm still using Photolia. I know the name is Adobe Stock, but if I type Adobe Stock on Google to go to the service, it will propose me to buy some Adobe stocks, but it's not what I want. I want a VR picture because it's important to showcase that the game is in VR. I think we could choose them together right now. Need something that is maybe military related. I don't know what you think. Yeah, there is something a little bit kitsch with that. Ah, this one is good. But we need a format which is more vertical, I think. Vertical picture. Oh, this one is funny. I think it's not related with our product, but it's always cool to see nights with VR headsets. Where VR? Oh, I like this. Again, it's not related, but it's not a huge deal. VR, so if you see a picture that you like, don't hesitate to tell. I'm really surprised. I thought we would found really more easily. Yeah. Refer. Maybe this picture is the best, but we're gonna need to Photoshop it a little bit. Okay, I take it. I'm going to adjust it in directly in the. Trying to adjust it so it makes. Oh my god, I didn't see it at the first glance, but now I can't see anything else. This VR headset is completely photoshopped on the head of the soldier. Okay, well, I think it still shows the concept really well, so let's go. I want to join what do we say? Join VR war with Neuros. Just VR battles. It's because I did it a lot. Okay, no, I'm just taking some pattern, military pattern for the tables, and I'm not going to pay for a military pattern. Up. Come here. Okay, we want it to be and not too many contrast. What do we say here? What should be the good catchphrase? In the message is you can buy game with no ROS, but we already write it everywhere, so how can we just say the same things but without looking like we are just repeating ourselves? Maybe just focus on buy your... Maybe what we can... Neurosphere? I don't know, something like this? Neuros warfare. Can we... Does this make sense? Benji, I have a question. Does warfare make sense? But you know, just like modern warfare, but like warfare, F-I-R.
I guess it does, but I don't know if...
You mean depending of the context? I mean, I was thinking, yeah, it would be cool to do this in stream because you will be able to help me a little bit with the English.
Oh yeah. But so the chat will be better for that internet.
Yeah. Oh, usually you are really helpful, Benji, with the English part. Okay, so as I'm not sure, let's make it discreet. What? Yeah, maybe like this. Let's test it. I feel that my computer is actually dying. So, okay, we have the pattern on our table and I can... Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, it's... So we have no ROS warfare, war dust. It makes sense, but there is one of these that is... Yeah, this one don't make sense. I don't remember which panel is related to the roof of the fair. Ah, okay, this one. Yeah, I think for this one we are going to put military pattern too. Okay, so what would you say? Please. Yeah, it's cool. Maybe this one should be more related to the... I'm sorry, I'm going to cut the fan. I put it here because I thought it will make wind in my hair and I would look cool. But I'm just making my eyes dry with that. It's like, and I'm not really sure it makes me look cool. Don't hesitate to say. I'm sure most of you didn't see the wind in my hair. Oh, there are so many of them. What? What job? Where is my picture? Something like this would probably make more sense. It's a, okay, I'm sorry, I know it's a detail, but I think it will be better with yes, okay, cool. Really make more sense now. And I'm going to make another table, but this one will be should be related to another game. I have to say that I love Standout so much. I am really proud of the design. I really love the color of the logo so much. Of course, there is some things a little bit like related to PUBG, which was the top of mind battle royale at the time. But I think we reimagine the concept even visually by creating our own things, but keeping the inspiration pretty clear. And the result is really well balanced for me, and I'm really happy with it. So, as you can see, in comparison of Wardust, color are really more natural. So, I think we can keep the military pattern, but just keep it with the initial colors here. Maybe even making them more blue. Every time we speak about blue, I think about Avatar. I have to admit, and I'm sorry, but for me it's not a masterpiece. And what do you think about Avatar? Really? Please tell me. So let's test this. Oh yeah, there is a little game with coins in the space too. But we're gonna do a full presentation around this. I love how when you arrive people start to speak like this. So okay, so and more on this we're gonna display on the table some elements of the game. This table should be but I think like it fits really well into the landscape. It's discreet somehow. Oh, and you have Gongvi is really a really big game, somehow related to metaverse. So we give him a special space. But if anytime you think of a project that could find this place into the forum, don't hesitate to tell us. We still have, as you can see, we still have some places that can be given to a project. So I think we are pretty good now. Still need maybe to put, I don't know what you think, some some things are at the bottom of the table to make them look a little bit more realistic. Let's go. What? Oh, okay, no problem. Seems good like that. Hi Boris, how are you? I know. When you do stream with Benjamin, you do some really cool stuff like shaders and everything, and here we are just putting some legs to our chairs and tables. Yeah, but it's important too. Okay, let's see what we have now. Let's see how it looks. Okay, cool. I think that the colors could be more vibrant. Let's do this. Well, in general, in any project, the first things to do is to find a table. And from this, you can do everything. Still thinking the color seems still not vibrant enough, but I don't know because it seems. What? Why? Ah, okay. It didn't. Ah, okay, 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 perfect. Okay, yeah, it's cool now. Cool, cool, cool. So now let's go here. I take the kakemono. Is kakemono the good word in English to describe this kind of object? I feel like it should, because I mean kakemono as a Japanese word should be somehow quite universal, but you never know. And you know what? I'm going to do that. Oh, okay, it's too orange now. Let's do 50-50. So we still have shadows on it. Okay, I think it's cool like that. We can see VR. We are happy. Okay, and we need to have a link. So for now I'm just going to put a link directly in the direction of the game. So, but after we're gonna put a link to that will allow you to buy the game with your Noros. Let's see if it works. Maybe we're gonna have to do some to give more height to this place, so it will be a little bit less awkward. So let's imagine I click on the kakemono and yeah, perfect, it worked. Right. Sorry, I feel like my voice is slowly fading. Okay. So this work. Okay, now I can apply my mirror here because I have some little deformation to do so it can work. I really hope it's something that you will love, because it's something I think we all imagine when we think about Web3, the idea to have somewhere, a place where you can enjoy all your NFTs and all your assets, and where community can cross and meet. Whoops. What happened? Up. Okay, we have a pink, we have an orange. I really love to have well-balanced color in my spaces. So what would be the perfect center between orange and pink? Orange and pink, it seems that it should be green, like this. I really love this green, so let's go. Let's go. So this will be the stand to advertise the forum by himself. Wow, no, not like this. So first we're gonna need to have a picture of the forum. So no gizmo, and I don't want to see UI. Let's play. Yes and no. Let's go, Sotolia. This place is here for that. What do we have if we search for RPG forum NFT? I think oh yeah, I was in my okay, we are not specific enough. The word forum is not because people are in the space, so I don't want to put directly picture of the space. It don't really have any form of interest. I want to have a little bit of dream around that. Something that can make you think that all this is really bigger than what it is. Oh yeah, I start to have some good ideas. Love it. Because imagination is so important when you are in fantasy space. So let's dream a little bit. But I still want to have something quite related to what we have. Okay, let's go for rings. Or a statue. Not really excited. What we had before was just picture, and before again. Okay, let's search from this. Oh yeah! Oh, I like that. If you have any picture you would like to highlight, don't hesitate. I know all of them I prompt, but it's so quicker to directly choose something that is already good and that has been already selected. If we start to do our own prompt now, it will take too long. And anyway, people who do this kind of things are artists themselves somehow, and it's cool to see their vision and to profit of it. Let's think we had some things not so bad. Oh, let's explore that. What I love in these pictures that you have the idea of forum somehow. But it's too dark. Really too dark. While this kind of picture make sell a little bit more the dream of a place, of a trade place. We need a mix between ruins and market. Maybe we can share what if we have fair and ruins. And where this one are going to drive us. Wow. I like this one. I think that there is a forum idea, and this kind it's a kind of landscape we have all around. You know, with the skybox, with the water mountains. So this is start to be quite great. Oh yeah. It's to be honest, I don't really see if this one is prompt or some 3D. I'm sure it's prompt, but okay, let's go for this. I like this one. We said we want some green, so let's add more green. I don't have any visual identity right now, so I'm not going to write anything here, but why not later? Yeah, need some sky for the top of the... Yeah, and anyway, I'm not going to pay for sky pictures. I could, but it's just that it makes no sense when, I mean, if you are in a project, a graphical project around a really beautiful scenery, it makes sense to really search for a special sky, and there is some people who work hard to provide something exceptional in this field, but it don't make sense when it's just for the top of a carpet. Medieval carpet, speaking about this. Medieval carpet. Hop. Let's make it green, or not. Let's keep it red like this. And okay, what? Let's go to search for a green one, an originally green one. And one with no overlay on it. Okay. Capture is one of the tools I am the more afraid to use in stream, because usually it keeps a copy of the last thing you capture, and there is always confidential information at this moment arriving on the stream, and it's always a little bit embarrassing. Okay, let's create this. Okay, I think this one is too clear. I'm a little bit embarrassed because my blue is too white. Let's go for more blue. I always think about Avatar, and it's just say why so blue, and I don't know why it stick in my head like this. Yeah, it's better. What happened here? Oh yeah. I like this medieval carpet, but there is something that looks a little bit too realistic on them, and it's a little bit problematic for me. I'm going to apply some filter to make them more to make them fit more in the universe we are using. Okay, cool. And this, my friend, this is the forbidden Photoshop effect. If you do this, if you use this into an art school, they kill you. But for what we want right now, it's really perfect. It's the unpainted effect. And yeah, let's go. Okay, cool. Now they look like some low poly I know it because in a previous life I was in high school and I had a bad time. So okay, everything is start coming together. We didn't have more. Oh, Quentin is cute. Testing, cool. Quentin is working on the project right now, and so you can see that it's already online. Sorry, Quentin, I take the coin. Oh, maybe he was testing this, I'm sorry. So, as you can see, it's already working online. Now our stand are showing something. I think it's cool with the picture we chose. It really shows the spirit of the forum, and we're gonna give you really more information really soon about this place and the role it will play with the Noros ecosystem. But just, if you have to remember two things, just remember that it's dedicated to showcase partner projects and to be a place where we show what you can buy in Noros. Probably when the merchandising will be done, we're gonna give him some place here too. And thank you very much for following this stream. I hope you liked it and it showed you all the spectrum that the project cover. And yeah, if you like the idea of a dedicated space to showcase all the utility, don't hesitate to speak about with us in the Discord. And while waiting this, I hope you a really good evening until the next IMA and stream. See you really soon. Bye bye.